What's up with y'all, man? About to work on the TL. Finally got my upper controlling arms in from Detroit Axle. I also got some sway bar end links I'm gonna do for the front. Where are they at right now? I got all four, front and back. I just got done doing the O2 sensor. If y'all need to know what size it is for an Acura TL, it's the 7/8, 122 millimeter if you actually using the right tool for it. I want to do the wheel bearings on this car. These controlling arms is bad, man. I had to get them out the way. I gotta get them out the way now, man. I don't even drive the car much. I just don't want the ball joint or nothing like that to break. Right here, upper controlling arm. Let me see, man. Gotta get this cotter pin out. These crusty things is never easy. They always want to be in the way. The upper controlling arms that I got from Detroit Axle, they got the ball joint already mounted in the arm. So that's a good thing. Brand new cotter pin. That's something I was trying to avoid. I don't mind doing them. I've already replaced the lowers on this car a while ago. Honestly, I don't even know what shape they in right now. I wanted to get the axles for it, get the shocks for it. And there's a couple things I still had left that I wanted to do. Then it snaps off. I need each piece to pull out separately. Oh crap. Get y'all a video where if y'all need to see just a specific part, y'all can just go ahead and skip ahead because I don't like. There we go. Split the head off of it already. Yeah, I don't want to edit the video on y'all and you don't see the real trials and tribulations of doing a job like this. Even for the people that are mechanics and think that it's, just simple. I mean, we all run into something. I mean, up next, I might run into the ball joint spinning and have to show y'all a trick for that. So, yeah, make sure y'all here for the whole thing. So, what I currently got to hit now for the ABS sensor, I need to hit 210 bolts. Or is it 3? Yeah, it's 210s. And I need to unplug it from up there under the hood. So let me get a 10-inch socket real quick. So we got the 10 here. I am using the Hercules tools right now. It's like I said, proven. I got the power ratchet out too, but I'm just using the impact gun right now. The power ratchet actually takes oh yeah, I got a 1/2 inch to 3/8 adapter I'm using. Yeah, but the ratchet takes a smaller series battery, which I only have one of. I have a couple of these bigger series batteries. So I got it charging right now anyway. Here's the ratchet. It been putting in work, trust me. I've been using a lot of stuff. I haven't even really used these tools until now for the first time to work on my own car. I've been using them, using the tools to go to the junkyard and get stuff done. So yeah. So now what I'm about to do is I'm gonna hit that double wishbone bolt that's down here on the bottom of the shock tower. It should be a 17. Should have had all my sizes out early. A little more prepared. Let me grab a 17, and then this bolt up here for this upper ball joint on the actual controlling arm is going to be a 17. Then also for that shock tower, I got a 314s up top to hit. Those Harbor Freight's Pittsburgh wrenches. All right, so there's a nut on one side, then there's the bolt head on the other side. The bolt can be facing either way. I've seen people put them in with the bolt facing forward. I don't know why, but like from the manufacturer, I always seen the bolt head, the nut on this side of the car, so I put it back where it goes. Like I said, ain't gonna be no editing in this video. I'm trying to show y'all everything. Still using the sizer onto a 17th. I do have impact sockets. I'm just kind of in a rush to do this. It's Hercules gun, I'm telling you. This is the mid-size one. This is the compact one. This is not the big one. And I'm taking wheels, everything off with this. Yeah. I'm gonna pull the 17 through the bottom of the shock tower. Boom. See that drop? See the whole hub drop? All right. Always keep your stuff in one place. All my stuff is in one place right now, so I don't lose nothing. That was that ball joint 17, like that. So I tell you, this thing putting in work. Now I'm gonna tap this a little bit with a hammer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this on the end. I'm not using this ball joint controlling arm anymore. It's just something I'm used to doing, and I don't want to mushroom it off. And then the actual stud don't want to. It will end up not wanting to go up through the controlling arm. Then I'll be smacking upwards. I'm worried about almost taking a fender out. I've never done it, but I seen somebody else do it. It was funny a little bit. Funny for me, embarrassing for them. Something I wasn't trying to go through, man. I definitely don't got a pickle for it right now. I usually don't use the pickle forks. It's a fork that goes in between the ball joint to pop it out, but I usually don't use them suckers anyway because they rip your boot all up. Let's see if I can get a little, I can get this in there a little bit. Man, like I said, then the thing is too, I'm trying not to make too much, racket and disturb the neighbors and all of that. But once I get this one bolt out, all the banging, I pretty much have to do it. I'm only doing this one side. Worry about the other side. I don't know, maybe tomorrow. That's it. And then pop out the whole way because I have the nut still hanging on there like I told you. That's it right there. Boom. Oh man, this thing is about to go. This ball joint is horrible. When I say horrible, it is horrible. All right, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna hit the top bolts on the shock tower. Three 314s I was telling you about. You looking under the hood. Shock tower, 1, 2, 3. Yep, those 3 gotta come out. I'm running out of light. Man, I wish I could make a better video for y'all. But this is what you're getting. I hope you watch, like, comment, and subscribe. My videos will get better. Still kind of new to this YouTube thing. I'm trying to make it work. And I mean, I'm basically just trying to help people out. I learned all this by myself. I never went to school for this. And I've been working on cars for years. I've also worked in multiple shops. So, yeah, all right, so we got the shock tower. The shock's unbolted now. Got that shock unbolted. Hold on. Just a second here. Just a second here. I forgot to say too, there's that arm that it's just like a stabilizer bar. Let me show you here. Hold on. What bolts I just took out? You got to take those 2 out too. This arm right here, you got to take these 2 out. Oh, also for you people that want to know, I know Accords of this generation from I think 98 or 99 to at least 2003, 2004. You can put this bar on your car. I know a couple people does that for upgrades. They will go out buy an aftermarket one. Yeah. So now what I'm doing is I'm basically going to take and the shock tower. Now this shock, you can actually take the shock out the whole way, or you can access the bolts from here to that controlling arm. Preferably, I like to access them from here. I'm going to use the wrench on them just because of where they're at, trying to fit the gun in there. And I wouldn't even want to put my ratchet through this kind of work anyway. But let me see if I can get you a view here. There's a bolt back in here. I'm losing lighting fast, man. I'm losing lighting fast. Let's see. Try to get you in here with me. This bolt right here. There's one in the same location on the back side, on this side, the left side. We're currently working on the right side of the car. So let me hit that bolt. That bolt is at least, it got to be a 14 or something. And since it's a suspension bolt where it's at, let me just make sure. Yeah, it's a 14. I'm going to lock another wrench into that wrench. I do have ratchets. Yes, I can do it with a ratchet. And I'm probably going to end up doing that. We're just going to see if I can break it loose, though. I know everybody don't got the same kind of tools. Everybody's not going to have everything. This is just me just showing y'all you can, how can I say this? Even working like a caveman, you can get the job done. That's what I always call it when I see people working without the right kind of tools or barely having enough tools. Yeah. I call it working like a caveman. The bolt is loose. Of course, I don't want to constantly struggle with it, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this, when we got it broke loose, we're just going to take and slide a ratchet down in there with a 14 quick. I got stuff spread out everywhere. Yeah, I got stuff spread out everywhere, folk. My bad. My bad, folk. 14-inch socket. I'm going to use that same Pittsburgh ratchet. Remove the O2 adapter. Like I said, mechanics saying this stuff ain't hard, man. This stuff ain't hard. You people just need to take your time, mess around a little bit, and you'll get it. You'll get it. I do got to change the sway bar end links, and since I'm losing light, I mean, it would be simple, but I think I'm just going to wait. I'll try to make another video, a better video, hopefully. Because even this video is going to be longer than what I wanted, but I'm showing y'all the right way. For free too, might I add. Like I said, I ain't go to school for it. If you keep coming to my page, neither will you. Neither will you. Kind of knock some of the rust off. Sometimes I loosen the bolt, then I take them and head back towards tightening them up first. Then I finally go ahead and bring the bolt on out just to make sure that all the rust is off of the head and whatever rust got drug into the threads on the way of coming out, I push it back out. Push the rust back out. I can do this, you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. One of the bolts. Now, since I took the bolt out of this side towards the front end of the car, I'll be sitting the bolt towards the front end of the car. Same bolts, I like to put them back in the same hole. Yeah. Yeah. Taking the bolt out on the back side now. Man, and I wanted to I want to change the hubs. Now, I'm not going to mess with pressing them, so I'll be 100% honest with you. I go to the junkyard and put lug nut on the hub and then stick a bar. When I put the lug nuts on, it's just like I stick a bar without the bar slipping out. Then I could take it and put leverage and rock it like this to actually test the bearing. It's about time for these to go. What everybody doing today, though, man? I hope y'all really watch my video. Talk to me in the comments. Like I said, it's taking a little longer than I expected, but I also came out. I'm out here messing around at a bad hour, man. Look at that. This is the old part. You hear how that? That's when I actually going in and out on the upper ball joint. I heard it when I hit a button, the car was making like a cuckoo. So I knew immediately what it was. It was uppers or lowers. I said, I changed the lowers a while back. Let me just order these uppers, get them brand new, and go from there. This is the new arm. They put a little cup over it to protect your boot while it's in shipping. A little plastic cup. Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to do the other side, man, and it's going to be another video on it, something that's a little better and better lighting. All right, so I'm taking the new one now, and I'm sliding it back up in there. Now this shot, I can press it, bring it down and out the way like that myself. The arm, when I put the shock back, I'll be doing the same thing. I might need to actually kick down on it with my foot, but it'll be going back the same way. So now, both bolts, back and front, let's get them back started. Not looking to go all crazy, so I hand thread. I always hand thread my bolts more than 5 or 6 times. I'm not gonna go and be like, oh, I got 2 screws, I got 2 threads in, and then that's it. I've seen people ruin a lot of things and they car be sitting. Especially, I don't need to do that. I'll be blocking my own garage. I'll be blocking myself, you know? Both bolts are back in. I'm now gonna take the ratchet, tighten them. I don't have to flip the arm in the upward position to tighten them. I could have tightened it with it down, but that's what I'm gonna do. This is not like doing a controlling arm or something on like what can I use for example? Maybe like an old like Ford truck or something where when you go to actually tighten it back down, it's not just going to touch the shim. It's going to touch a little bit of the rubber, and then the arm is stuck in a position and it's uncomfortable. And you go to put it back together, and now the bushings. No, you don't have to worry about that with these cars. They have plenty of clearance. They got plenty of clearance. In all honesty, I'm gonna take y'all to the junkyard this weekend. We're gonna go get us a hub. We're gonna go get us a hub together. Y'all going with me? I really wanted to go live. When I did this video, I actually started doing it as I was taking the wheel and everything off the car, had the live going. But I'm not exactly familiar with the live stuff. And I guess where my page is at, like my page is not like considered, since it's still a new page, I guess it says that something about after I got done going live that it was going to be archived until I got 1,000 subscribers or something. But if anything, I may only got 100. And they watch my videos faithfully too. All my 100 people love me, and I love y'all back. Yeah, it's not a boat you play around with. I know some people gonna be like, "Oh, why you ain't pull out a torque wrench and put a torque wrench on it?" Nah, glad she holding them tight. I got all the tools out to stop doggo right now. Everything's in there good. Everything's good to go. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have to push down on this hub. Got me breathing hard. I'm gonna have to push down on this hub, bring the shock back under the controlling arm, back to its home. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I broke my light. I broke my Harbor Freight light. She dangling from the wire. Slammed her around the other day, bleeding some brakes. Kept on actually falling. I had it on a metal fender well and it kept falling off. And I cracked that sucker. Yeah, there's gonna be some work. It ain't necessarily easy. You gotta really put your foot in it. But boom, she back home right there. All I have to do now is slide it back up. I'm gonna take the top bolts. I'm gonna put them on maybe about three threads, and let them and let the shock pretty much dangle until I connect the lower wishbone. Stick the 17 back through on the bottom. All right, get her back up. And since I left the wishbone on there, it's not like I can turn the shocks so many degrees one way or so many degrees the other way. It's pretty much already like, that's it. It's in there right now. Like it pretty much can't get off a line too much. We got to fight with it. Now I'm just hanging the bolts. Let the arm hang. Every bolt is going back on 2 to 3 threads up here. 2 to 3 threads. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, bang, bang, bang. I don't know where I heard that. I think I heard that in the Outback Steak. I know it's a real song. I heard it in the Outback Steak commercial. All right. So yeah, see? It's the new arm right there. Oh my goodness. Solid work. Yeah, solid work. We're gonna let the light hang like that till it finish breaking. So now, what's next is bringing this hub back down and getting the 17 stuck back through for the bottom. Which I don't think I'll be able to do it the lazy way, sitting down. It's hard to do work sitting down. It's hard to get a sit down job, folks. It's hard getting a sit down job, folks. I'm gonna have to tighten this up a little more on top and get it to pull itself a little bit more into position. Nothing major though. The shock's still out of position for me leaving the bolt loose. They got too much wiggle where it can go back and forth. Boy, I wish I had a camera, man. I had a volunteer, but I'm like, man, I don't know how long it's gonna take, man. I didn't get all my tools out. I'm not even organized. So, just bringing them all back down. And yes, I will be using the impact gun to tighten them. Like that cigarette. Like that cigarette, love. That's what I'm talking about. Let me get a cigarette. All right, the top bolts is back in. Tell Jay to come back up here in case I need some help with something. All right, folks. So now I did tighten the top bolts. Look, I'm getting ahead of myself right now. Let me see. Alright. As soon as I let it go, it moved again. As soon as I let it go, folks, it moved again. But we are very close. Hold on, folks. I got y'all. Here go the boat. I should have already had it halfway pushed into the shock tower. I wish I could show y'all this, man. On the next one, I'm gonna show y'all, man. Because when I take off this whole arm to change the whole actual hub, you're gonna have a better view behind the hub of what's going on. I don't even mind if y'all just message me and just ask me, hey, what you was doing back there behind the hub? I don't mind helping out. I'm gonna even take this top bolt and I'm gonna go ahead and sit it back in because I need this to stay out of the way. I need all of this out of the way. Boy, that ball joint tight. That's why I said this is the type of stuff that people run into. Honestly, I'm having a brain fart right now. I'm having a brain fart right now. is why I'm making a full video, but hold on, folks. We almost there. What you just heard was I slid the bolt in there. The bolts is pretty much already, they pretty much, where it goes through is lined up, so I'm gonna just give it a little tap with a little light tap with a mallet. When it's not lined up, it'll stop just like that. It's not lined up. So I take this out, move it a little bit. This upper ball joint. See how easy that's reaching now? Just put that back. We're not looking to tighten the ball joint up yet. No sir. There's a lot of bolts still, like the ones on top. All I did was snug them. Same thing here. It's snug. It's in place. Finish getting the shock tower bolt through, and then we'll be good to go. She don't look to be too far off. Like I said, she don't look to be too far off. She's in. That'll be the first bolt you tighten back up now. I always tighten everything up from the bottom to the top just so I can remember them. It also helps me, like, it's just a personal thing not to forget anything. So I got the socket. I got the 17 wrench that I'm going to sit back on this side to hold it from spinning as I tighten it. Pittsburgh 17. Honest with y'all, I'll probably cut the video soon because I'm not going to drag y'all along just to tighten all the bolts back up. All the parts are in. The new stuff is in. I'll do the sway bar end link another time because I lost light. Let me grab the gun off the top of the car. Not a real gun. Hercules. Harbor Freight. Impact. Ain't on no real pistol. Don't get mad and start busting at your own vehicle. You'll regret it when you gotta go back to work on Monday. And when I say that's tight, I mean it. She tight. This upper ball joint, I threaded this enough now where I can just go ahead and come up here. The gun. See the ball joint pull down in there? Hope y'all seen that. Oh, I got the light blocking it. You probably ain't see that. Now I gotta snug it with a wrench. Huh? I gotta put the cotter pin in. Yeah, I even got company now. Company just walked up. My son just walked up. I might not need him for anything now. I just wanted him to come up here in case I needed a foot on the hub for me, which is not even nothing usual. I'll be honest with you. If I'd have had to pull it and I had nobody else here, this is why you gotta learn little tricks. Know to use a ratchet strap. I would have used a ratchet strap. So 10 back for the brake line. Not tightening that yet. Snug, hand snug. Nothing's in position to out of position. One more. 10 back. ABS, this is all for the ABS sensor wire. All that's back. Same way I did the other stuff. Oh, light died. We got a light. But like I said, all the bolts are back in. All y'all got to do is tighten them when y'all get to that point. Nothing major. I'll make a better video for y'all in the next one. I'll be back. I'm out.